In this Roblox studio video, we're going to understand the Explorer, and this is part 2. So, here's what the properties we're going to do. We have camera. Camera, for that one, we have head locked, head scale, name, near plane Z, parent, viewport size, attributable, camera subject, camera type, digital field of view, field of view mode, max axis field of view. Next is terrain. Decoration, material colors, watercolor, water reflectance, water transparency, water wave size, water wave speed, class name, parent, attribute, collision group ID, custom physical properties, and attributes. Next is folder. Name, parent, attribute, and attributes. Next is sound. Class name is loaded, is paused, is plain, looped, name, parent, playback loudness, playback speed, plane, will max off distance, will of min distance, will of mode, sound group, sound ID, preview, time length, time position, attribute, play on remove, and attributes. Next is proximity prompt. Action text, class name, clickable prompt, enabled, exclusivity, gamepad key code, hold duration, keyboard key code, max activation distance, name, object text, parent, requires line of sight, style, UI offset, attribute, auto-localize, location table, and attributes. Next is spawn location. Brick color, cast shadow, color, material, reflect, and transparency, center of mass, class name, parent, size, position, organization, organ position, organization, private offset position, private offset organization, anchored, attribute, can collide, can cut, touch, collision group ID, enable, locked, massless, resizable faces, resize increment, custom physical properties, root quality, shape, assembly line of velocity, assembly angular velocity, assembly center of mass, absolute assembly mass, assembly root path, duration, allow teams untouched, not neutral, team color, and attributes. Next is model. Name, class name, level of detail, class name, parent, organ position, organ organization, primary part, well provide organ position, well provide organization, attributes. Brick color, cast shadow, color, material, reflectance, transparency, center mass, class name, parent, size, position, organization, organ position, organ organization, private offset position, organization, anchored, attribute, can collide, can touch, collision group ID, locked, massless, resizable faces, resize increment, custom physical properties, root priority, shape, assembly line of velocity, assembly angular velocity, assembly center mass, assembly root part, and attributes. Next is screen GUI. Absolute position, absolute rotation, absolute size, class name, display order, enabled, ignore GUI, instead, name, parent, reset on spawn, Zindex behavior, anchor, auto-localize, root location table. Attributes. Next is frame, selection, image object, absolute position, absolute rotation, absolute size, active anchor point, absolute automatic size, background color 3, background transparency, border color 3, border mode, border side pixel, class name, layout order, name, parent, position, or rotation, selectable, size, cushion, style, name possible, visible, index, attribute, clips, distinct, next selection down, next selection left, next selection right, next selection up, auto localize, root location table, and attributes. Available GUI now. Absolute position, absolute rotation, active, anomaly, always on top, class name, enabled, exit stance, offset, world space, light fluence, max distance, name, parent, player to hide form, reset on spawn, size offset, stars offset, world space, Zindex behavior, achievable, clips distance, auto localize, root location table. Text button up now. Absolute position, absolute rotation, absolute size, active, anchor point, auto button color, automatic size, background color 3, background transparency, border color 3, border color, border site pixel, close, class name, layout order, motto, name, parent, position, rotation, selectable, selected, size, style, visible, index, algebra, clip, distance, next selection down, next selection left, next selection right, next selection up. Also localized root local table, text, contact text, font, line height, max, visible, grammar, rich text, text bounds, text code 3, text fits, text scale, text size, text stroke code 3, text stroke transparency, text 20, text wrap, text X, Y, X alignment, text Y element, attributes. And then image label. Now, selection, image object, absolute position, absolute rotation, absolute size, active, anchor point, automatic size, background color 3, background transparency, border color 3, border mode, border site pixel, class name, layout order, name, parent, position, rotation, selectable, size, visible, index, algebra, clip, distance, next selection down, next selection left, next selection right, next selection up, image color 3, image width offset, image width size, image transparency is loaded, simple mode, scale type, slide scale, auto work localize, root localizing table, attribute and attribute. Next is text label. For text label, it's the same thing as the text button, so let's move on to, and last but not least, team. Auto-assignable class name, parent, team color, attribute, and attributes. Alright, that is it for this video. Today's video, please subscribe, like, share, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.